I should probably actually get a link. Whoops. Actually, I can just do that on my phone here. We'll see if who shows up. Oops. Come on. Just gotta copy my link here. Hopefully no one's showing in the chat yet, because then they're just seeing me flailing about here. Copy link. There we go. Everything seems good. I don't like having to do the screen setup like this, but I don't have much of a choice. So this is how it's going to work out. Anyway, let's figure out what I did here, because it has been a very long time since I've looked at this. So I have it so you can open boards. We'll try Moon City here. You can view the boards. If I go into the scene view here, there we go. So we have all the different tiles. They're all laid out. This is one that obviously rotates in 3D. Hi, Dylan. No, there's no such thing as Fortune Street. That's a lie. Government created lie. Oh, maybe that's something I should do. I suppose that's just details, but the different teleporter colors might be a smart move. Let's see, actually, if I click on this. Square object. Oh, I did this in a very strange way. Oh yeah, thank you. Here, let me show you here. This 3D camera, if I turn this on, go to the game, display 2. There you go. I think I gotta change, yeah, the Z. But basically I compared, what was it? I found a screenshot of the game and I compared the angle and I modified the camera until it looked just like how the game would have it. It might be a bit more zoomed in than this, but this is basically what it looks like. And this does look really nice like this, though. And I also have it, so if I go back to display 1 here, yeah, for some reason when the 3D camera's on, you can't click on tiles and move them anymore. Or like you can, but it's not accurate. Oh yeah, I'll make that a toggleable thing. You won't be able to edit the board in 3D, I don't think, because that'd cause too many issues. But you can save it. I don't remember if saving actually works well or not, but you can open a new board and it'll load just fine. If I go in the scene view here, yeah, look at that. Oh wow, even at the door? Dang, nice job past me. I think that's one way. Interesting. I'm not quite sure. This map you have laid over a specific board. I mean, I'm just loading. These are the boards that are already in the game, like the official ones. So like Dolphic here, if I open that up, you'll see this is just the board from good old Al Delfino. Yeah, see. Should be recognizable enough. I need to make sure everything's accurate though. Obviously I'm missing, I don't know what type of space this would be. Yeah, position, value, price. It's a property square. Oh, wow. Oh, it might be. Yeah, I think some of the stuff I haven't quite set up here. Like, I'm not sure what this tile is supposed to be. It's been a very long time since I've touched this. Yeah, these 3 tiles here are just the blank default ones. Because I think that's what I have it go to if I don't have it specified. Let's check this out, actually. So Square visual. So on mouse down. Yeah, this is menu functions. Instance set cursor. Oh, this is strange. Sharpen. It does, but I don't have it wrapping. That is something I should probably do, but I think for now that would be a bit more of a problem. I suppose it wouldn't be too much difficulty. I just have to do the math to rotate it. So I just got to figure out how many tiles there are and the offset and the center stuff. I don't know. Basically right now I just kind of got to math everything out in my head here, how this works again. Actually, let's open up the old board editor here. Where is it? Oh, I put it in documents, didn't I? Yeah, sorry, the first little bit here is going to be me trying to figure out what the heck I've done. WeScrubber. Oh no, maybe I just have WeScrubber. Python music. I could have swore I had the new. Oh, Fortune Street Editor. Yeah, this is the brand new version. We'll just extract this real quick. This PC documents. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we want some sort of reference with the old editor, probably. Fortune Street Editor, there we go. Wow, they even updated the icon here. Open. Actually, now that I think about it, I must have downloaded the editor already because I'm loading the boards from somewhere. Let's try loading circuit though. Oh yeah, this looks, it's not much different, but it looks slightly nicer. Yeah, I definitely need to do this, the left and right panning movement. Yeah, go ahead, Dylan. Feel free. Actually, I should get some background music up here. Because this is going to be very silent and very not super exciting. I do have like a game remix playlist. I could use that if we want, and I can just, I have a tool real quick here so that way the title will actually show up in the stream. Okay, open. Let's check out Delfino here. What are the tiles? Okay, so these are just vacant plots. Do I really not have those set up? Interesting, I have the buildings set up here. Oh boy, maybe I should have done a bit of a refresher. The only thing finals are catching up. I mean, I'm all done with actual tests now. It's just projects at this point. In the meantime, actually, you know what we'll do here? We're going to bring up my remix playlist because it's going to get very boring. If it feels like loading. Well, just pull up the Fortune Street. Yeah, I'm sure that won't cause issues real fast. I would, but I feel like copyright might be an issue. At the very least, here, I got my playlist here. And then we'll do minus that. Actually, is OBS still running all right? Yeah, we're good here. I don't like this program that I'm using here to capture the YouTube title, but it works, so. YouTube. Jeez, already my tabs are starting to stack up a bit too much. Yeah, I mean, all the covers I got here are very good covers. I made sure to kind of organize things a bit. Turn down the music a bit, just because it's coding. So we have the editor canvas here. Come on, is this program just not going to load? Music Buddy. Load from YouTube. No, okay. I guess it doesn't feel like loading. Oh well. If anyone asks, I can just share the music playlist. Because I do want these people to get credit. Frick. Don't pull that up. Okay, so what should we start with here, Dylan? What's your thought? Because right now, you can grab tiles. So let me show you a little demo of what can actually work with this thing so far. I actually have to hit play. That might help. So if I hit open here, I can choose a file. Oh, I do have it in downloads. What the heck? Whatever. Oh, open Koopa. So we have the board here. You can click on tiles. You can drag it around. And then you notice how it's like still very inaccurate. That's because I have the snapping on integers. So if I go to this editor canvas here, change the select grid to 32. Now we got snapping of 32. It's super easy to move it too. I can probably do a snap all button if we want, but I'm not quite sure how useful that would be. I suppose it would be decently useful. I do also need to make more of a UI for this as well. That might actually not be a bad idea to start with here. But first and foremost, I need to refresh myself with how I'm doing everything here. Yeah, I figured. That was like the first thing I got implemented when I was doing testing here. I knew you would approve. And now that we also have the visuals go along with it, it's pretty nice. So I think a smart idea would be to have all the values pop up on the right, and then we can modify them from there. Yeah, no, that seems reasonable. I'm just trying to... There's a lot of things to do, and I don't know where to start with. I haven't really thought about this project as much as I wanted to. Oh, that's... Okay, so we have the door. These are the normal doors. These are the teleport end doors. Should be marked so it goes here. If I click on a square object... Okay, so these are all the buildings. Oh, interesting. So not all the values are public at the moment. Yeah. I'm streaming on a weird day, Ben. That's because it's finals week and I only have one more project due tonight, so I'm going to cut the stream a bit short tonight. I think you really need to snap on unless you're using exclusively freeform movement, but yeah. A lot of different values for properties. Yeah, I think, let me actually check, because I'm pretty sure the new board editor, they're messing around. They said something about, oh, initial value, I think? Maybe that's what it is? Oh, it seems like they hit a lot of info, too. Yeah, oh, look at that. That's cool. So you have a district name. Okay, so that's the number in the top right. District ID. Oh, they even have a separate thing for waypoints. Oh, that's nice. Destination. Oh yeah, because every square can go to... I'm not sure if I like this version, to be honest. Yeah, you could always change the shop model, Dylan. Except we just had to go through like actual values instead of... Like this is just a drop down of all of them now. I'm pretty sure there should be a few that are just gone and not in here. Yeah, see there's... Oh, nope, maybe... I thought there's values that they skip. Because they're never used in game. Yeah, see, we're missing 230 and 240, or 630 and 640. Interesting. I don't know if I like this version more. It's neat. But it's... What's the yield? Is there a help tool? Okay. Show help dialog. Basic controls. Oh, that's neat. Making a path. Entry ID, destination, destination, destination. So 18 you enter on 19. Yeah, a little bit of a refresh here. Yeah, different tabs is a little frustrating. I need the... What I'm going to do here, actually... Here, let's open up GIMP. File, new. So I think the main thing I'm worried about is how we're going to do the pathing. So let's say... Isn't there like a square tool? No? Okay. So say this is our initial square here. And I could have swore there was a square tool. I'm real professional, I know. I suppose I can just stamp. No, stamps suck. No, you like GIMP, Dylan. Shut up. GIMP's great. How dare you? Okay. So say this is our square here. So we'll undo it. This is 1 square. This is 2 square. 3 square. So like I'm just trying to figure out how the path is going to be drawn. So my assumption here, if we go to red, increase the size a little bit here. Increase the size more. So this path here, we enter the square, and then we'll switch to blue here. We exit the square. So that's how it would look like, correct? So now we got to figure out how to make a whole screen full of paths like this that would be easy to follow. We could do a thing with entrance and... So there's 1 entrance and 3 exits, correct? Huh. So it could end up being like this. But then once we start adding more squares here, let's modify this. Boom. Boom. So then we're frick. We're on this square. We go here. This is where it would exit, and this is where it would exit. And then it would come in from here. Would that start looking too confusing after a while? Huh. Because then this square would get entrance from here, this square would get entrance from here, and then it would exit over here. But then say we have to come back around. That's when it starts, like normally this would be fine, but then we have to go back around, and that's where the issue comes in. So actually, let's load up a board here. Let's get an example of what could possibly happen. Oops. Oh gosh dang it. Found a bug. Adds entrances and exits between squares automatically depending on if they're touching. The square number determines which direction it goes in. Okay. That makes sense. I'm just like, I'm thinking a path tool would be like ideal. It would be perfect for showing how we want it. Okay, let's open a path. So let's go Koopa board here. Because let's say you start, let's go to the scene view, scroll out. You start in the bank, obviously. So you can either go up or down. So start going down here. Interface where you could just draw the path over spaces you want to connect. Yeah, no, that was the exact thought I was having too, Dylan. I'm just trying to think of how to visualize that. Because you start here and you can go around. You get to this side, you can either go left or up, or right or up. So you go up, you can go right or up, go up, you can go up or left, you go left, and you're only allowed to go up now. And if you go right, you can go all the way back around to this, I believe. But then you're forced to go to the right. Because that's where the issues start coming up here. So we'd have, if we start this tile, there'd be arrow up, arrow up. From this tile, it would be, this tile would be arrow up, arrow up. This tile would be arrow up, arrow up. So on and so forth until you get to this point. So this part would all be fine. It would look visually all right. Because we'd have a to arrow and we'd have a from arrow. And we could line those up pretty easily. Actually, I wonder, I could just make something, a real quick tool here just to draw lines on the screen. Let's do that real quick, actually. So editor canvas. I might have to look up how to use the line renderer again here. Actually, so go up here. First line down. So I think I have to do, if first line down, have little arrows on the borders of the squares pointing in which direction they go. Oh, that could be good actually. Only show the direction the tiles are pointing, but then have like a smaller arrow showing how you get to it, maybe? There's an easy way to test movement across the board while in there. No, I think testing the movement would be super easy, Dylan. Because it's literally just path navigation. Which is like one of the simplest things to do. But the only issue is you'd have to very thoroughly test the board. I suppose that's not a bad idea, though. Well, first I'm going to make this line making tool. Let me get the line renderer. How do I make this again? There we go. Okay, that just pulls up that. That's not helpful. Oh, maybe drawing a line. Well, we'll do your path navigation here actually to start with. That I can do no problem. Man, I have a lot of commented code out. This is stuff that was from the original script here. It's like this verify click and the round by and help click, auto pathing. I'll have to look into how auto pathing works. I don't think I've modified that one at all, so it should already work. So I guess so let's check out what's the starting square in these boards. Are they always 0 for the bank? Yeah, okay. So how does the bank, the waypoint, if you enter... Interesting. So when you start the bank, I'm assuming it checks through the list of every destination ID you have. And it makes a list of every single possible path. So we'll do that quick. Oh, I actually have to use semicolons. Oh gosh. This is going to be scary. I'm so used to Python. Oh, and the functions are uppercase. Oh, so many weird things. I haven't touched Unity in way too long. Get... So, board squares... traveled from... You alright, Dylan? You doing fine there? Or are you just sad because Fortune Street isn't here? Is less than 4. Just capturing your... Screw you. Yeah, because all the languages I've been using for class so far have been, what, Python, which actually gets angry at you if you use semicolons, and JavaScript, which doesn't get... It gets angry, but it's alright if you do it. It'll just kind of automatically filter them out, which is very frustrating, switching back and forth. So if we go to square visuals, do I have... Public square type. What? Square type. Square data, actually, I think is the one we need. This song right now, it's Gruntilda's Lair from Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, that's weird. The square data should be showing here. Because we got position. Yeah, because we're creating a new square data. This is public. Oh, is it because I'm not serializing everything? Oh, okay, that's it. It's bizarre about hearing programming languages don't have semicolons. Oh, before Gruntillo's lair? I think it was probably, what was it? Rico Harbor? Let's check. Oh no, Peanut Park, sorry. Here, we'll skip to the next one since we already heard most of that one. Okay. What the heck? You know, maybe there should be ads when I'm listening to this, but you know what, whatever. Okay, so the data, I need to make everything public here. So we got square type, that shows. ID is public. Square type ID is public. I'm pretty sure this is what makes whatever type of board tile it is. Square type. Position is public. Serialized field. Wait, why are the unknowns not shown? They should be. Interesting. At least one Smart Dogs ad. Which one's Smart Dogs? I don't think I've heard that one. It might be a regional type thing. I've been getting a lot of the Google Christmas ones recently. Okay. What the heck? I don't trust that. Did you see that? The music was... Oh no, I think I have it covered in stream here. No, I don't. Okay. It's saying there's stuff there that is not. So it's not showing the unknown. Should I show the waypoints? Yeah, let's show... I need to show the waypoints. So waypoint data... Actually, it's all public, but I still need to pull up the script to know how it works. Waypoint data. There we go. So entry ID. So we can get square data dot waypoint data dot entry ID. Because the menu functions... Oh no, so it's an array of square data, isn't it? Oh, it's game objects. Interesting. Let's do a quick find here to see where I'm using board data. Wow, that's it. Okay. That's helpful. Series of Geico ads just keep doing something wrong. Smart dogs can't stop distracted driving with smartphone. What? That's so... Yeah, no, I've definitely not heard that. I'm very confused. Let's open this up here. Open a board. This editor canvas should have a list of all the objects. No. Menu functions. Board squares. Ooh. What the heck? Am I never setting the board squares? Why do I even have these? So square type, I don't know, square data is the one who sends, when I click on it, it'll send it to the parent script here. Write the stream. Maybe not. Square visual. Yes, this is it. Never mind. So on mouse down, selected square equals this.id. We're just going to do move this board squares because I don't think it's used anywhere else. Board squares, nope. Wait. Nope. No. Actually, no, that's... Yeah, okay. So we can delete this. Let's close the script in the or the game here in the meantime. So we can just send this. This should be... Man, it has been way too long since I've touched Unity. This is kind of refreshing to use. So we want to get all the possible options from the square here. So this uses square data. So we can get the entry. Frick, where is it? Where'd it go? Shop model ID. Oh, we have to do waypoint. Okay. So the waypoint data has a byte for each destination. So let's make sure this works actually to begin with here. So this should output a byte since we don't have a traveled from. So public get direction. I need a void because I have not coded in forever. Do we have a start? No, we don't have a start. We'll add a start. Oh, semicolon. Oh my lord, that's gonna mess me up so bad. Oh, it's messing me up so bad. There we go. It's a learning experience. What? How do I print again? Oh my lord, this is embarrassing. I've forgotten literally everything about coding here. I'm not. I swear, if it's just a capital C, I'm gonna cry. This is not helpful. Oh, it's a debug.log. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Man, oh. Come on, please just work. I want to feel good about my coding again. No? Jeez. Right, I'm not insane, right? Debug.log, yeah. Why am I getting a identifier unexpected? Oh, because it's 55. Public void, get player directions. Traveled from. Am I okay? What is wrong with me? How come I can't even make a frickin' function anymore? Oh. I'm an idiot. Still nothing. Had to sacrifice your coding skills in order to... Yeah, I had to sacrifice my coding skills in order to have coding skills in other classes. If traveled from is not equal to null, it's in menu functions, it's line 55, it should be the public void. Get player directions. Oh. It's literally like trying to remember 3 different... I mean, I'm going to have to... This is good that I'm doing this, though. Because I'm going to be using Unity a lot this summer. You specify argument type. I did specify argument type. Void get player... Public void get player direction. Here, if I hit enter here and save, does the line move down in Unity? 56, yes it does. Public update.
The others don't understand what's coming.
Escape the night, now streaming.
What? Did I modify anything else? Dylan, how dumb am I? What the heck? You know what, let's try not passing a variable into it. So it should be on line 55 if it's still here. Square data and int. $164. I didn't even change anything this low. Oh. Selected square. Dot, I think I just have to do dot ID. Actually, no, this works too. and 172. Oh! Okay. I do have all the squares saved somewhere. Put some bread on your head, idiot sandwich. Dylan, I will disown you. If it's needed to be done, I will do it. Here. Dot log. Oh my lord. So we're going to copy this. And then Control Z a whole bunch until I undo everything I've done. What was the thing at the bottom here? Oh yeah. Public void. Get player direction. So selected square is now int again, which is what we need, which is good. Board file, there we go. So we can do current square dot waypoint 1 dot destination dot 1, and we should get a value here. We just have to add a void start. This might be one of the VODs I don't save for streaming, because this is not turning out great. But you know what? It's fine. This gives me an excuse to keep working on game design stuff, because I wouldn't today. 54. Yeah, maybe I should just label the stream "Idiot learns how to use Unity again." You haven't already? Haven't already what? Sorry, I forgot what's going on already. Cannot square visual to int. 45. Selected. Oh. Haven't already disowned you. Oh, okay. That's fair. Thanks for indirectly reminding me I should use the king of... You're welcome. I'm getting some decent viewers right now, though, surprisingly. More than Lisa ever did. Just sad, because Lisa was such a fun game. Object reference, not instance. Menu functions. Oh. If... There we go. That's the issue here. Man, I really missed coding in Unity, though. I was in my element for the longest time in Unity. I felt comfortable, everything was fine. There we go. Yeah, we're getting a lot of issues from the way that I use the opening file tool, but we're not going to worry about it. So when I... Oh, okay. I see how it is. We don't want to do on start. I'm going to do on mouse. Is it on mouse button down? You know what, I'll trust old me. Yeah, on mouse down is what it is. Perfect. So we'll save that, restart it here. Promoted on Twitter, but I don't think anyone has seen it. I mean, you can check interactions with it, but I don't know if anyone would notice it either. I think it just might be because it's something you don't normally see out there. I don't see a whole lot of people working on custom board editors for games. It's not getting to this point, is it? It is on mouse down. Am I just being a big stupid? What do you think of my choice of Pikmin music, Dylan? Pretty great. So I haven't succeeded yet in making everyone care about Fortune Street. Yeah, as soon as we can get like 8 million people to watch this, then we'll consider it a success. The mouse button is down. I don't know what else this game wants from me. Because menu functions is on this. I think it might be overwriting it from something where... Yeah, because are we inheriting? Oh, we're inheriting from a singleton. That shouldn't cause an issue, though. Dylan, you know what? I'm going to have to disown you twice now. Just saying. Okay, so this is update. It's fine. We'll just do get player direction in here. It's not a good idea, but you know what? Who cares? So we open a board. We select something. There we go. Okay, that's working. So we're getting... It's a destination of 8. Actually, let's reopen that so we can actually double check to make sure that's correct. So open. I'll do a board that I know pretty... Dolphic should be good. Okay, so first option for this pink says 38. So this should say 37, and this should say 39? Wait, why does this say 37 as well? 38, 37. So we have selected square 37. There. You know what? This should be easier. No, that's not easier. There we go. So square object. This is ID 37. It doesn't show the destinations, but it's saying the first destination of this is 38. Almost a new decade. We're ditching the parish count, moving on better goals. The disown count. Yeah, I suppose you did kind of beat the parish counter. It can't get much higher than like infinity, which I'm pretty sure it was at. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Get player direction. Copy that. Oh, frick. So open file. The board file. So board file is our main thing here. So if we open up board file, don't think I count infinities when I say it was either in the billions or trillions. Yeah, that seems about right. I have no issues with that. But in the meantime here, system.serializable serialize field. We're going to make it so all these waypoints are visible. I'm pretty sure you have to do it for every line, which is kind of sucky, but... Okay, it puts all the destinations in here already. That's nice. That actually makes things a lot easier. So I can just do this. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. So we just have entry ID, the serialized field of all the destinations. So if we save this, we should be able to view it in the editor from now on. Unless I do something dumb, like forget to include system.collections, I think. No. Unity editor, I'm pretty sure. I'll try that. Yeah, this is in waypoint data. Let's see what class I need to inherit in order to use it. Wow, they changed up the documentation a little bit. I'm not a big fan of it. Oh, maybe they didn't. I'm so used to just crappy documentation now from all the other... Like, Phaser 3 is trash at documentation. No offense to the guy who made it, but I could not tell heads or tails of what was going on there. Okay, so square object should now have a drop down for... No, that's just position. I guess I have to do serializable field for is it square visual? No, it's square data. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah, okay. So I go like this, this, this. So this should make it so everything's viewable in the editor now, once it compiles. Or not. So we have public position, and position pops up. So maybe I don't need to serialize this, but I do need something that the position script does. Why do I have... No, I don't want that. So I want scripts, board editor, board info, FS data, position. Yeah, so they do system.serializable as well. Waypoint data. Square data uses waypoint data. Yep, we're good. Not serialized. Interesting. What's going on here? So we got the class position. Public. Is it just not public? Is that the issue here? Public byte entry ID. Public int 16. We have to remove the serialized field. So Dylan, how's your break been going so far? Haven't heard much from you. That's interesting. Why does position work, but not Is it because it's using... No, it's using the same namespace. System serializable. Both are public. It's because there's getters and setters? Oh. Yeah, so I have to do... This is getting virtual. It's getting int16. So it is different. Okay. I feel like I should get rid of these region stuff. I don't think it's affecting anything. It's been okay. Haven't much to do since I spent most of the day on. That's fair. I mean, obviously streaming's probably helped a little bit. So we'll save this. Go to Square Data. Yeah, the underscore ID works. Public byte ID. So if we remove this. Oh, maybe I have to do... Okay.
You're home from another stressful day at work. All you want to do is pour a glass
So
of
if this
tea
gets rid of ID, then we have an issue.
your song. You know the one. Hey, no judgment here. In fact,
Miss streaming, feel like even though it's been a while, getting better at commentating. Yeah, no, I get it. That's what? Okay.
no ads, no interruptions.
What the heck?
Try 1 month on us.
It's protected
Conditions
by
apply.
it. What? I'm so confused. I just want this data to be visible. You know what? It's fine. It doesn't need to be visible. Who cares? Yeah, no, that's the main reason why I've been streaming too, is because I want to improve my commentary. And it's hard. It's very hard, but it's still fun to try. Is it just destinations? It should just be this, and I'll put a list of all the destinations, right? So we hit really set up the Galaxy 2 race over. Can't get your layout back until you get laptop. Oh, is your laptop gone the whole entire break then? Because that would be big stink. I feel like you have unfair advantage because I finished watching my own favorite. I mean, just because you're familiar with the game doesn't mean you're familiar with the gameplay. I would still destroy you. A humble brag, I know. Nah, I feel like it would be an even match, but it would be fun to do still. Why is it not printing? It's opening a board. The board file is equal to the board. So we should be able to just do get player direction. Oh, it's because I'm not selecting a square. Okay. So this. There we go. Not the entire break. Last update I heard was the part neither week, so should have it back by. Okay, that's nice. How long is your break actually? I've never asked. I know I got pretty lucky because my break almost lasts like a whole entire month, and it's sick. It should be very, very nice. I opened the board. Why is it not loading? Test delete, system. Are you kidding me? Using that, if. Am I not getting this far? There's a lot of stuff it's using that I'm not sure about. I think it'd just be fun to have a group call, people playing the game together for fun. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think that's. I'm assuming that's the main reason why you want to get Fortune Street back going again. I think that made the end of the Galaxy race a bit less fun. Yeah, that was just you and Amy, right? Go back Tampa the Saturday before Martin Luther King. When is Martin Luther King Day? I don't remember it because I'm dumb. The board file is using... What? If the board file... Oh, okay, I see what it is. Tiled entered from... There we go. Stream more stuff with Elgato too. Timer getting close to the end. Oh yeah, that's definitely an issue. What? 49. Oh, okay. I forgot you have to declare what type of variable it is. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't know if I like that anymore. 80. Oh, and you always have to send something. Here, Man, I don't. Oh, wow. That's weird. The fact that I actually have features in this language I'm very familiar with, or at least was at one point, that I actually don't like anymore. I finished a bit. Yeah, I remember you guys finishing the stream off screen, basically. I did remember hearing about that. So colony open. So we're getting an array of bytes. That's good. It is not actually outputting all the bytes, though. Okay. So ID, it's giving me a number at least, right? Because square data, ID, output ID, and it's a number. Okay. So square data, we'll just copy this type here. So for I equals 0, I is less than destinations dot length. I don't know if I have to do that or not. I plus plus. log destinations. Alright, so now this should print it all out. Unless I spell everything wrong and horribly. Yeah, right now this is mostly just a refresher. Uh-oh, what, Dylan? Ads? You guys like ads? I have lots of them for you. Oh, okay, that's the issue. I gotta start stopping the script. That might help. So let's see here. Open the board. Holy crap. Oh, this is good. Okay, so we're actually getting the destinations. Why does the bank only say... Oh, I see how it is. So, it has a list... Does it just have each waypoint listed separately? It doesn't have a list of all of them? No, it does have a list of all the waypoints. Okay, we can use that instead. That'll be much easier. So I'll just copy this. Boom. Boom. J. There we go. This should print out every single one now. Now I'm starting to feel like I have a little bit of a better understanding of what's going on again. Which is great, because it feels bad to not know coding. What's the uh-oh for, Dylan? You dying over there? What errors? Okay, fine, whatever. I forgot a J. Just do it for me. It's easy. So we open the file here. There we go. So it should print out, what, 9? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we got 4 waypoints. Never mind. That's what we need. So we got 1, 3, 7, 1, 3, 5. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, 6. So then we can make a list. Right, it is just literally named by it. Oh, is it? Okay, I guess it's lowercase b when you want to do an array, which is not going to question it. I think I can just do it like this and we'll be fine. Like, man, it's been... Okay, so it's just new byte. Okay. We'll keep this open here.
Love Disney's
Dylan,
Frozen
are
2?
you
Then you'll love
gone?
listening to exclusive Frozen stories on Nest Mini. Just say, "Hey Google, tell me a Frozen
Do we have an
story,"
issue
and they will.
that I'm not aware of?
Fun with me and my friends by the fire.
Yup, the gang's all here on Nest Mini from Google.
Right? Okay, I'm not. We're just gonna assume it's fine unless someone says otherwise. I know it's just an absolute fantastic method for dealing with things. Everyone loves it. Oh, can I not even push arrays in Unity? Oh, I can. Oh, thank goodness. For the longest time, I thought I couldn't, so... A lot of for loops here. Nested for loops. But you know what? It's fine. It's the max amount of calculations it's going to do is what, like maybe 20? No, because it would call like 4 times for 9. Yeah, so like around 40, which isn't bad. I'm very surprised length ended up working though. Okay. Dylan, where'd you go? What happened to you? Oh, see, now I'm trying to do Python stuff. I need parentheses. Can't forget that. My lord. Okay, so if waypoints is current waypoint, then in array is true. If is not an array, then we push. Push. There we go. So now we should print out. We might have to do a for loop just to print that. Please tell me we don't, but... Can't I? We'll start with a size of 0, I guess. Name waypoints is not. I guess we can't use byte.
From Google, and you can find a bit of storytime magic inside.
just by saying, "Hey Google, tell me a Frozen story." Or actually,
Tell me a Frozen story.
Elsa, hello. And
Oh my
Anna,
lord.
hi there. And Olaf.
Hello, stranger.
But if you'd rather tell the story, just pick this up and say,
I actually saw
"Hey,
Frozen
let's sing
2,
along
what,
with
like
Frozen 2." And
2
you
weeks
can
ago
keep
now?
reading while I
Whenever it
explain
came
all
out.
the cool Frozen storytime things. Disney's Frozen 2 in theaters November 22nd.
What's the class for using Byte? This doesn't help. Okay. Just gonna pull up. Okay. Dashboard seems fine. Yeah, I don't. Dylan's just dead. It's confirmed. Can't do anything about it. I don't want to just do guessing and checking to see which one Byte is from. Actually, I can just do Byte C#. Wow, drag it out. Not allowed. How's it going, my dude? Is it just import from system? Really? Is it that easy? Waypoint data. Oh yeah, it does import from system. Okay, so this might be it. Waypoints does not exist. What? 58. Oh, okay. There we go. Doing good, been lurking. Hey, well, thank you for lurking. Name file mode does not. What? Byte does not contain a definition of push. Can I? This destroys my file system. What? Can I just not use system? We'll do an array of ints. This should be fine. Wow. Okay, I guess I gotta do a list. I don't want to do a list. Okay, fine, whatever. So I gotta do new list and man, who knew I would be missing JavaScript and phaser? But I actually am, and I don't like it. So what have you seen of the board editor I have so far, Dre? The name file does not exist in the current context. What? Oh, and I gotta do count. Oh. Please fix the file issue. Unity list push. Nope, that's not what we want. Code, more code, some visuals of boards. Oh, okay. Nope, I just clicked this link. I'm an idiot. Here, I'll show you in a sec here. If I'm just trying to figure out the list. How do I use lists? Here. So I have the list of board squares here. Oh yeah, I never use this. That's not useful. Do I just do add? Why does file? What have I done? We're gonna undo a bunch of changes here because I have. So I did the MISC. Oh, okay. I see what I did here. I got to re-import system.io. I'm deleting things I need. Oh my lord. This is 10, line 10. It's fine. Oh, I'm struggling, Dre. This is... I'm very rusty at coding here. But we do have it so the board can open and whatnot, so I'll show you that real quick here. So hopefully, if I did this right, I can hit open colony. Okay, I printed the list and it says there's a list, which is great. Just thank you for that so much. Reminds me of tech school. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, so I have the board here. If I go to the scene, you can see I have it. There's 3D models here for everything, which is really fun to set up. But yeah, like I even have all the buildings in and whatnot. And I forgot how smooth it looks. So I don't have any anti-aliasing on for the textures. And no compression either because they're so small. I might have to add some shading to these guys. They look a little too clean. But yeah, you can select the tiles, you can drag them around. I have this editor here, which allows me to change what they snap to, so I can change it to 32. And now it snaps to even integers of 32. I forgot most of coding. I have the books at least. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I agree. I think it's pretty nice too. I still have a lot to do here. Okay, so now we should be printing a list of 4 different waypoints here. So we're just going to do this so I can actually print out every single item in the list here, because I forgot Unity doesn't like to apparently print out every item in the list on its own, which is a little frustrating because every other program I've been using the past couple weeks have been doing that. Love when your internet crashes on me. Yeah, I was wondering what happened. I just saw the uh-oh and then you're gone. You're dead in the water. Okay. So when we open the board, we should have a list of 4 different directions. 3, 5, 7, 1. Perfect. Okay. So now we have all the potential directions. So now we need to do navigation. Oh. Okay, so we need to get... Where's update here?
Live TV from 70 plus channels. Try it free.
Date remove square. Update should be up here actually. Ooh, I love this remix. I found it like 2 weeks ago and it's really good. Oh yeah, we need to get not only all of us playing Fortune Street at some point, but I really want to do either like some Luigi's Mansion multiplayer or like some Mario Maker multiplayer. Actually give us a reason to make levels in Mario Maker again. Because the new stuff is kind of fun. I've been messing around a little bit with it. I just haven't had a whole ton of time because, you know, 2 finals yesterday. I still have 2 projects due tonight, so I'm going to be ending like an hour and a half here. Okay, so I'm going to do public bool test player movement equal to false. So then we can do get player direction. So we'll remove this. Actually, I should probably figure out how does it know which direction? That's interesting. How does it know which way they have the arrow pointing? Need Mario Maker to cooperate. Do more Mario Party. Oh, Mario Party 2 work on a dolphin. And then you also have Luigi Mansion 3, Sick Dre. That game, did you guys see how they're going to update with DLC for that, for multiplayer? It didn't look like a whole ton, but it seems interesting at least. I'm glad it's getting attention, because it definitely deserves it. Yeah, we haven't done Mario Party in a very long time as well. There's a lot of games we need to all play. Key code dot. Board, there we go. Oops. We're gonna move this here. We'll do possible waypoints. I think we can just do clear without any issues. I don't know if I'll purchase it as strictly multiplayer. Yeah, the costumes are so good. Okay. Enjoy being AFK, Dre. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy it either because even if they add a lot of content to multiplayer, there's not a whole lot to it. It gets very repetitive. If they added like more bosses, I think it'd be exciting, but like there's no real reason to play it. It's not like you get any skills for doing it. There's no incentive besides just playing the game, which I get, but still. Okay, so we're gonna do So if tile entered from is 99, so now we have to check to make sure if is equal to tile entered from. Yeah, so what this little bit here is doing, so this entered tile from 99, this is getting when you start the game, it's checking the bank tile, and it's getting a list of all the different waypoints that you can go to from that point. So when we start, like it showed earlier, there's a bank here and the 4 connected. Yes, I know there's errors, I didn't save it. So there's 4 directions, so it says you can start the bank tile and you could go any 4 of those directions. So now what I'm doing is I'm checking when you get your input. When we say, okay, go down, we'll say we're entering this tile, we entered it from this side. Check the waypoints that are connected from this entry side. So we need to go... like this. Possible waypoints. Dot add. Should be entry ID, I believe. Yep, entry ID, perfect. So we'll comment the code as I work here, so that way it's not a confusing mess. Get the given waypoints. Oops. Okay, so this should be done. So now what we want to do is we want to calculate the directions from this point. So we might have to do another array. Can we make a list of a key? I forget what the name of that data type is. The one where you can get the value and the key for it. I don't think it would matter a whole ton though, because then we'd have duplicate keys. We could make a new data type. That might not be a bad idea. Do I want to do that? Yeah, no, we'll do that. Okay. So, let's see, what's the name of it again? I think I just do public, I think it's struct. Waypoint. What should we name it here? We'll do directional waypoint. Protected. int. Let's see. Tile ID. Protected. Which we could do a numerator, but would a numerator? No, I think we'll just do an int. We'll do the 4 cardinal or the 4 cardinal directions and the other 4 semi-cardinal directions. Because I think you can. Actually, I might have to actually open up Fortune Street and figure this out here. Let's check gameplay. This is sort of cheating, but ignore the ad. Don't look. We're professional here. There's no such thing as ads. It says arrows pointing the direction you can walk, right? Invest in shops. Yes, I'm aware you can do that. Is it just going to show any straight up gameplay, or am I going to have to search up a video here? Travel boards? But, oh, calm down, Dylan. Jeez. Oh. Fine, we'll search up a Let's Play of Fortune Street. There we go. Dylan, obviously we're Yoshi in this situation. We don't know what taxes are. So does it show... Okay, that's AI actually. So we'll wait until the player is actually doing his thing here. So there's left and right arrow. Up and down is their diagonal. Oh, there is. Interesting. It's not even... Oh, that's weird. It just gets the angle between the two and makes an arrow for it. Okay. Why is the arcade not a selling point, Dylan? That's the question. Yeah, so it's not even the cardinal directions. It literally is just an arrow from the square you're at to the square you're going to. Okay, so we could just calculate the angle. That's not a big deal. So the max you can have is 3. So we'll have 3 arrow prefabs, I'm assuming. And then we'll just modify the rotation and position. Actually... Here, let's save this first, make sure these errors go away. Nope. They're the exact opposite of going away. So I don't need this, that's good. That saves me some coding to do. Of course I forgot semicolons. 57. This isn't 57, I clicked 57. And 84 is an issue too, apparently. Yeah, that's why. Current square does not exist. What? Oh, okay. We'll do this. Is equal to... No. I'm assuming it prints out all the tiles in order of their ID, which might be an issue once we start adding squares. Is the board file used anywhere? What do I have it connected to? I'm assuming editor canvas. Is it just further down? No. Are we literally just generating one? Maybe not. So if we open a file, it should print out for... Oh, it's because I go with editor canvas and turn on player test movement. There we go. So we got the 4. So if we open another board file here, Moon City, let's try it. The bank should just give us 2 options here. So clear this, test player movement. 5, 4, and 255. That is an issue. And oh no, we don't want to do that. 255. There we go. That should cancel out those 255 errors. So do I have in the models here, do I happen to have an arrow? I doubt I do. I might have ripped it though. Should be an etc. No, that's the cursor. We do have an arrow texture. Interesting. Why do we have an arrow texture but not an arrow model? Unless this is it? What the heck? Is there an arrow hiding in this mesh? The cursor here? No. That's strange. Yeah, look at that. There's very clearly an arrow.
With YouTube Music Premium, you get official albums, music videos, and more uninterrupted. Switch apps,
This is out of the view.
lock your screen, or even lose service, and the music doesn't stop.
So we'll create just a cube for testing purposes.
YouTube Music Premium.
0, 0, 0. We're gonna, you know what, the scale's probably fine. So we'll go in here. Dice block? Yeah, we are the dice block. Oh yeah, I need to make the variables visible for board settings and all that. So what we'll do here is game object test player. I have set cursor? Tile object. What's our... Oh, okay. So we're getting a reference to the tile object. I'm guessing we're setting the cursor from here. Yeah, set cursor. So we have all the game objects. I'm trying to figure out where we get the position of everything. We're gonna separate these out here and make it a bit easier to read. So we have the add square, test player object. So it's got to be in the board file. So let's open up that script here. Because I'm assuming the board file just saves the classes. Board file. So it should have a list. Oh, we're already down the functions. Board data, board info. What is the board file? Oh, it's in open board. Yeah, we're just literally making a board file. And there should be a variable called board data. Oh, we gotta go to board data. Yeah, see, this is the one reason why the script gets a little confusing here, Dylan. Is because it's like a little bit of a maze. I do have like an image drawn out on how it saves everything. Oh, so we got a list of data squares. So I suppose I could get the data square, get the game object of the data square, and set the player position to it. It's a little roundabout, but it'd work. Because that way I don't have to store more instances of the object. Because it'd just be very repetitive. So we got update, get player direction. Should just be a case of so the else this is printing out, so I just go here and I go so test player object dot position equals squares. This should let's see, so square data to send the position for that get cursor. No, it's not square data, it's square visual. What? Oh, is it set cursor? It's set cursor, I'm an idiot. I gotta do dot game object. There we go. And I forgot the semicolon. I literally added one line, and apparently that didn't work. Game object is... Oh, I got game object to transform. I forgot how many different variables here. Game object is not... What? 95. So we're getting square data, or square visual. We're getting the game object. Oh. I didn't do it for both ways. So you have a fun Christmas planned ahead of you, Dylan? Anything exciting you're planning on doing? Or just visiting family and whatnot? I'm gonna move this off screen here just so we know it's working. So if I hit test movement. Oh, I forgot to assign it. I'm an idiot. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Thinking with your dad Christmas Eve. Don't think do anything. Small dinner. Yeah, that sounds like it's pretty good. I think usually for me, we do have my grandparents over, my uncle and his girlfriend. We'll have a pretty small Christmas. A lot of small talk, a lot of talking about stocks and the current political environment. It's just normal stuff, you know. But yeah, nothing too exciting. It should be a pretty small, calm Christmas. I think the main gift I'm getting to is just my parents are helping pay for GDC tickets. So that should be pretty fun. I'm very excited to do that. I don't know what to expect. I should actually do that. Not tonight, maybe next week. Not ready to talk about the current political environment with your dad. Anytime is a good time, Dylan. I don't know what you're talking about. So we'll do private int current player tile. No, I guess you wouldn't know since you're streaming. What do you mean? Oh, is it something in Discord that I'm missing out on here? Oh, did he? Really? I mean, I'm not too surprised. I saw how things seemed to be going. Didn't look like it was going great. For him. For many other people, I'm not going to take a stance on this because we're going to get angry people if anyone ever finds the stream, but it seemed like things were not going to go good for him. So current player tile. Okay. So now we got to figure out which direction to go. Actually, still the 4 directional keys. It doesn't matter what direction the arrow is pointing. Because if we pull up a board here, every Democrat except 2 voted yes. Really? Really? Oh wow, that's strange. Oh boy, that's gonna divide the political environment even more. Holy crap. There's not gonna be happy people. We just went from like a small, like a pretty decent sized like crack between the 2 different political parties to now a gaping wide, like just Grand Canyon size crack between the two parties. Vote to remove him from office in the Senate is. Wait, so he got impeached, but he's still not removed from office? I don't know how politics work. They're scary. So cube goes here. Test player movement. Yep. Center's crackly. I guess we just gotta calculate which direction they go based off of their position relative to. Okay. So I guess I do need that struct that I wasn't willing to create before. So public struct, directional waypoint. Two is right, 3 is down, 4 is left. So we can do directional waypoint. Wait, this doesn't seem right. I think I messed something up here. Impeachment doesn't equal removal from office. No, House decides impeachment, Senate decides whether or not he can stay. That's weird. Usually, when you think the word impeachment, you automatically think, hey, he's out. But I don't know. Well, at least something happened. To my understanding, impeachment is just political. Really? Wow, that's strange. That's basically a stamp saying, oh, no, no. I'm going to move my microphone here. I just realized it's very in front of my mouth. Oh, okay. I see what I did wrong here. Or, right? So for each waypoint in the system, actually, no, that won't help at all. So we'll cut that out. Or current waypoint is There we go. And current waypoint is not equal to 255. There we go. That fixes that part at least. Forgot to mention since I got booted out, but on the brighter side, I heard your computer's actually getting... Oh, it's repaired already. Oh, nice. Dang, that'd be really quick if you got it back Friday already. You'd have it for most of winter break. Damn. Oh, I know what I have to do here. So, open this back up. I gotta go... New... Actually, right here. So new way... Oh my lord, don't go over there. I didn't specify over there. Dot ID is equal to current waypoint. Then we add the directional waypoint. Okay. Nice. Directional waypoint is equal to there. This should work. So now for each waypoint, I just have to calculate the direction based off the current position. Don't think I'll be able to get it tomorrow since my mother's birthday. Be out most of the day. Dang. Yeah, no, Monday isn't bad. I mean, what did you say? It was supposed to be done next week? Because even then, it's not horrible, but hey, having a whole week early, not bad at all. Okay, so we're adding the waypoint. Now we got to calculate the direction. Calculates the direction button to hit. Part was supposed to come in by the end of the week, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I don't know, you made it sound like it was going to be a lot longer. Or I just remembered poorly, which is also... Yeah, that's more likely the case. Never mind, ignore me. So enter tile from Z99, we're good there. Calculate the direction button hit. Tile. Okay, so 4 and I is equal to 0. I is less than Wasn't gonna be that long, just to reference streaming things next 2 weeks or... Oh, okay. Would have been much better to have it before. Yeah, I suppose the beginning of this week would have been very, very nice for you just to be able to do stuff. Oh. I'm assuming you're just using the laptop you have now and the Elgato for capturing Shovel Knight, because I know that was on Switch. So let's see here. So we go.
Live on YouTube. It's the 9th annual
Current
Streaming
square
Awards, a
dot.
celebration of the content and creators that defined online in 2019.
It's all about the drama.
Streaming live only on YouTube.
Should I? What is position again for? Is it Vec 3? Yeah, okay, that's how you do it. Wow, I haven't even used Vec 3s in forever. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's very scary. It'll be a lot easier just to do math with the game object, so I'm going to do that. Game object.transform.position. Yeah, Shovel Knight was with Elgato and very rudimentary layout. Ooh, big rip. I mean, it's not like you were losing your laptop for an eternity, so... Especially with Elgato, you don't have to do a whole lot with setup. I always like... The reason why I have it set up for my chat right now, where you can... Oh, I did actually. Okay, never mind. I originally had a setup where it would just show Unity, but I really like having the chat on the side of the screen, so that way if I save the videos, I can go back and read the chat later. Because I think I just have them all privated on YouTube right now. So that's why I like having it. But with Elgato, you usually can't, or usually don't want to even. It's nice just having it full screen. So the possible waypoints. So I got to get a cardinal direction based off of the position of the possible waypoint. So I got to do squares. I suppose that square list is always going to be in order of number, ID number. That'll be interesting, because I don't think even the editor here, can you change the ID of each tile? Information. Yeah, you can't change the tile number at all. Okay. That kind of makes sense, though. I think that's alright. I'll have to make it so you can swap them out, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue here. Vec 3, waypoint position squares at position. There we go. Actually, let's double check here. Unity store object position. Oh, it's vector 3. Okay. Oh man, that's gonna take a lot of getting used to again. Yikes. Only probably have Elgato's that for whatever reason like oh. Yeah, audio checks are a nightmare. I hate messing around with levels and whatnot. Usually stuff is fine. Like right now, the only worry I have that I didn't double check is to make sure I'm actually getting input from my microphone instead of the computer. That Wario laugh was my roommate. Please ignore. They're very excitable people. Let's see. Um, Angle between two objects. It wasn't a Wario, it was like a gold prospector. I mean, you probably can't hear it super well since I'm in my room and the door's closed, but okay. Inverse. Huh? I'm just trying to see if there's a shortcut method of doing this. Yeah, it was the wahaha. Yeah, it was totally a gold prospector noise. Yeah, they're very exciting people. It's just a little frustrating at times because they're very loud. From time to time, not always, but honestly, it could be way worse. I'm just a semi-silent person on my own, so it's a different scenario, but it helped me getting used to things I'm not as comfortable with. Vector 3 dot angle. Let's check that out. So I want to get a vector. Okay, yeah, I probably want to do that. From blank to blank. So we'll do that. Oh, capital A angle, please. We had quite a fluctuation of viewers, like a half an hour into this. We're sticking at just you, I guess, but we're gonna blame it on people not liking Fortune Street. That's how I'm gonna feel good. Current position minus, because it's current position minus, no, that'll be the wrong direction. Minus current position. That should get us the right vector. And then we want to go transform.forward, I'm assuming. That's what it says here, and I'll trust it. I'll do print, nope. Debug.log angle. Oops. That's how they make me feel unaccomplished. Sorry, Dylan. I gotta feel good. So I have to put other people down. That's how it works. That's just how it be, you know? So 97. Wow, I am just god awful at remembering these semicolons. I'm missing one more. Okay, 106 and 108. Jeez, why am I so bad at remembering these? In JavaScript, or not JavaScript. It's a protected member. Oh, crap, I gotta make it public. Okay. I know data protection and whatnot, but whatever. I don't have to worry about it at the moment. No one's gonna be hacking this Fortune Street hack. Directional waypoint. What? List int. Oh. Wait. System line 40. Oh, okay. There we go. Now we should be good. Please? Compile? Hey, okay. So we're gonna open up Angel 1 here. If we're lucky, we should get a printout of... Would it... Yeah, we should get 4 printouts? Yeah, we'll get 4 printouts, and they each should be some variation of 90 degrees. So, first, I drag the cube. I almost panicked because, like, what happened? Heck yeah. Okay, 35, 45, 35, 45. Not quite right. Prints. Result never gets greater than 180 degrees. Okay, that's an issue. Okay, let's just search up. I don't remember the math, how the get angle between... Wait. Get the angle between two vectors. I just took physics and game engines, so I should know this. And computer graphics. So the get the angle from the two, I want to say it's... Frick, I don't remember. Get angle between two vectors. We'll just search it up. Oh boy, I have to do dot product? Okay. Let's see if Unity has a shortcut. It needs to be... would be positive in a clockwise direction. Vector 3. Maybe we'll try this. Greater than 180 or smaller than negative 180. That could be it. Oops. Vector 3 dot up. And then we want to do signed angle. Copy that here. Okay, we'll give this a test here. Man, I forget how much I like this music playlist I have. I have a little bit of everything. I tried getting some Celeste stuff on earlier, but I couldn't find anything I really enjoyed. I suppose I could have done some piano covers of like, was it Resolutions? I think that's what it's called. I know it's an R and it's like Resolutions if it's not Resolutions. Test player cube. Let me actually put this down first before I start talking here. I've been trying to learn that one on piano. It's been a pretty... Oh, I'm glad you agree. I made sure to just choose all game remixes. So Angel 2. Test player movement. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. So now we just got to decide the directions here. Interesting. So if we have the 4 diagonal corners, Dylan, would you perchance be willing to test this, or should I pull up Dolphin here? Yeah, we got the correct angles, so now we just need to figure out which direction. Like, would the up arrow go to the left here? To the top left? You know what? I'm gonna have to stop this anyway. Let's pull up Dolphin. I don't know how well my computer's gonna handle this, but we'll make sure to... Audio settings. We're just gonna mute audio for now. Okay, no, that's fine. Do I have my keyboard set up? Do I have a keyboard set up? No, I don't. Frick. Wait. Emulated Wiimote. Oh, you know what I could do? Ooh. Let me show you something here, Dylan. Real Wiimote. Do I still have it? Yes, I do. Does it still have power? I took the batteries out, but it will. It will in a second here. So, that game that I've been working on for the semester here, one of the cool things we ended up doing is we added support for the Wiimote. It's kind of roundabout. It's not like directly. I tried looking to API for how to do it, and it was way too confusing, and I couldn't get it to work. So what I did is there's a program where you can have a Wiimote take over your computer. So let's connect this here. Bluetooth and other device settings. Yeah, there's a program that basically takes over your computer, and when it takes it over, it allows you to use like a sensor bar, and you can literally use it as your mouse pointer instead.